Guys, and welcome back in. We're going to be doing an educational informative game of Freddy Krueger. It won't be an educational informative rap god game, but it will be an informative game period. We should have a guy spawning to our left hand side based on our current location and people behind me near the shack. I do have discordance, which will give me good information. Somebody should be here. No crow has bothered. Generator sealed through corrupt, so the last thing I want to do is overcommit to time in one area of the map. There would have been somebody on either side of that, while 2 or 3 players would be through the board. Most likely on the Jenny to my left, but could be on the one on the right. I want to check on both of these. There you go. We got a Dwight, and he's not alone. I thought I saw somebody else. That's a negative. Good window for Dwight too, double window loop. See how he plays it. Gonna go for a bit of a moonwalk spectacle play on him. A moonwalk, make it look like I'm well done. I'm gonna let go just because of a bad play that I made. I'm gonna let go of that chase, yeah? There you go. We had a feeling there was more than one player. We were right. I'm gonna check on this bad boy over here too. Looking at the split pressure as much as I can. Beta teleport upstairs, only Jenny not sealed over here. Good, we got pressure there. Dwight will be pretty close to falling asleep. Probably about halfway now too, keep that in mind. We're gonna do this right here. And we're also going to be, we don't need to place prep for these jungle gyms. That's discordance up top. I'm going to bait this. I'm not taking it. It's one of those late 4.9 second baits. Let's see what they do with the information. They're all asleep, so they'll know that it was a bait on that too. Good, so I'm going to be able to come right up. I hear movement. There you go. Nice. We'll take the guy off the map. Nia's already dropped. I'm going to drop through the window here, see what comes of Nia. Looks like Nia went the other way. There you go. We're going to get an M1 on our back too. Surprised her. It means the other guy, Dwight, is unaccounted for on that generator that I'm looking at right now. You're going to take the window. That's a yes. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to bait a 4.9 second teleport to this here. And I'm going to pick her up with Thrilling Tremor and try and force him off that generator. So we just did that. We're going to do that. And let's see if he got off the Jenny. He got off the generator. He panicked. But the generator on the far right-hand side has a player on it. So you know exactly where I'm going with my Pop Goes the Weasel, right? We're going to push pressure all the way down here. The only Jenny that has people on it. I'm 100% committing to it. Gonna go right through pallet, play it, sidestep, twist. What do we have? Any information? Nothing. We know somebody was here. There's a lot of pallets. There's a lot of jungle gyms. I want to put one of these, right? It's not what it's something I'm gonna look for the lake. There you go. Walking away with your map. Made sure we had a good, thorough investigation. I will happily take an early pallet out of this guy. Little sidestep. Good play by you. Somebody's back down there on that Jenny. Put one snare down. It's all I'm going to be able to need. Let's see what he does with that. He's gone for another loop. He won't make it without an M1 in the back as punishment. And we're going to be able to beta teleport back to this to make him think. There you go. You want to do it again, my friend? We're going to pop that there. We're going to pop one here too. That way you can't utilize this loop when you're doing dead hard. No. I'm going to make it. That guy's dead on hook. He's ruining the video, but at the same time, guys, I am going to. There you go. You're actually coming to me. That's beautiful, my love. We're going to pick him up. We're going to seal that Jenny through Thrill. Thrilling's not active. That's wrong. Therefore, we're going to look at taking him on the hook. We can hear running. We'll take the M1 on her and see what she decides to do. Looks like she's throwing in the towel based on the map not favoring her. That is a Dwight who's nearly finished his generator in front of me. He's going to come the opposite way that I go. So I'm going to put a snare right here. I'm going to look up. We're going to go to the right. Did he sidestep then too? I think he did. I think he's actually over here. Dwight? That's a negative. We can see his scratches. Really well played by. He deliveranced as well. Tough luck on that. This guy wants to die on hook, I'm assuming. I'm going to leave him here. We'll take a free hit on either of you. You got perfect window alignment. I can see it. Going to ignore it. Going to take this guy down. And then we're going to just let him go after that. Yeah, we're not going to pick him up. Might have DS. I'll take a free pallet. I'll take something out of the way for him. He has to dead hard for the pallet. He can't play window with a bait. He'll be picking the slug up under hook. I could be looking at Pop Goes the Weasel on the gen to the right. I'm going to go for the snowball. Avoided the puddle. He took it really wide, which is nice. Now, guys, we are playing a bit cheekier than usual based on the fact of we are looking for good spacing, but I still managed to just pixel hit him. That's good. We're going to put one here too. Preparation is very important when you're playing your boy Frederick, yeah? Knowing time management is also crucial. He sidestepped that. Has to go around. He's going to step in the other puddle if he tries to play. Dead-hearted over it, but you want to know something, sweetheart? Wasn't enough, and that's going to be game over. Keeping in mind, if you are playing Freddy, the correct way to play him is fast. The second you slow down, you put yourself in a bad spot. Dwight did really good at the start, but did you notice how I didn't commit time to it? I tried to get what I could, couldn't get anything, and then I rotated because I was sure there was 2 people on that Jenny already based on how much it was moving. I'm going to leave her there and try and find the other guy, because keeping in mind, this is a streak based on how many games I can consecutively 4K with no one escaping or getting the hatch. So I will not be giving the hatch. I'll be trying my best to 4K. If I lose, that is okay though, chat. We can see you're going to play it, and you want to know something? I have all the time in the world, bro. He'll play Shaq. He's not asleep, so there's no point in putting this prep here. He could use God Palette. Probably has DS2. He is my obsession. He has to use God. He doesn't have a play if he doesn't. Dead hard past me. There you go. No play, like I said. His only play right now is Decisive Strike. So, I'm going to leave him immobilized. I've got that other guy under the hook. I'll get Pop Goes the Weasel you know, just blood points out of this gen. One person who's Maya, one person on the ground. We'll teleport upstairs so we can take a field of view advantage over the entire map. We had 2 people get off hook first try as well, which is really unlucky for me. Realistically, I could have taken 2 pops and come up here with pop, but the trial's already over. Gonna take a fall down. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Had a good feeling he crawled through the map. Don't have to worry about thrilling tremor. Let's get him up on the hook. We know where Dwight is. If that other girl's still under the hook, Dwight has DS and Unbreakable. That's noted. We know this other girl is over here under the hook to the right-hand side. Now we're looking for scratches from Dwight. So there you go. Dwight was rotating to the right. Now he might know to sidestep me here. Let's see what he does. I don't know where you went. There you go. You went wide. Now this is a really easy jungle gym for the killer that I'm currently playing, yeah? Medium into an M1. Dead hard? No. Only reason he'd spin on spot is if he A, made a mistake, he knew he was in trouble, B, he had DS. Now there's 2 ways to prep this loop. I just want to quickly show you, yeah? You see where I've placed this trap? Same with this. If a survivor's making that window and you can't hide your light, 1 trap right here and you walk around. As long as he's asleep, he cannot make that window again. It is impossible as long as you don't, you know, try and stop, moonwalk, hide your light, twist. If you just literally follow, he cannot make that. His only play is window, then back through window, or obviously pallet in this current situation. You place them fast while you're looping, puts you in an amazing spot. Alright, now yes, I do understand one of my teammates, or one of their teammates, has almost bled out, and I feel a little bad for her. Just trying to explain a couple of things. Do keep in mind, these are educational, informative games. Other guys, Unbreakable, can't be used more than once in the trial. So we're going to come over here, and hopefully we're not going to have another guy Kobe off the hook. We're going to actually outweight it. I'm pretty sure. I know it looks really cheesy, guys, but I kind of don't want her getting off. I don't want 3 people Kobeing in a game where I'm trying to get my kill streak. This will be our 11th game as Freddy Krueger, where we have 4K'd in a row. I know there's a little bit of a wait between this series that I have been doing. I've been playing other killers and doing other content and trying to upload more informative builds and tutorials of what I'm playing, how I'm playing, as well as more Survivor content as of demand of which people have been looking for. But there will be more Freddy games in the near future, so you don't need to worry about that. Zarina, my love, I'm running out of things to say. Beautiful. So if you want to actually, you know, let it go on hook, hit struggle so I can pick the guy up to my right so we can make sure we get the 4K. Because remember, as long as nobody gets the hatch, nobody gets out through a door, it still counts towards a streak. It's based off no add-ons. It's based off no offering RNG on the map. So you can get a good map, you can get a bad map. Keeping in mind at the same time, I am playing a meta killer. I do 1 off meta, then 1 on meta killer, then 1 off meta. So the next killer we're looking at doing in this streak might either be Legion or it might be Leatherface, depending on what you guys vote for. If you guys want to let me know what you want me to play, make sure you type that under the video and give me that information. So we're going to pick Dwight up, we're going to take him to the hook, therefore nobody can Kobe, nobody can get off the hook again. He got his lucky 4% off the hook into a dead hard, into a DS, into an Unbreakable. Had a very strong build, don't get me wrong, but unfortunately it looks like that is where the trial ends, guys. But GG's well played. If you're watching this one over YouTube, make sure you slap that subscribe button. I do stream DVD 5 days a week live here on Twitch, where I do educational Twitch, where I do live educational killer content, where you guys can come in and learn. And if you think you're not in the game, we do Survivor as well, and you can help me teach people who don't. But guys, thank you so much, man, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on Wrecker's Yard. Now straight away you'll notice I'm playing Freddy Krueger. I haven't played him in a while, and this game will be counting towards my Freddy streak, even though that hasn't been done in quite some time. Now I don't really want to prep at all as Mr. Krueger. I saw that, but I'm getting a tiny bit of prep here right now. I don't have access to my teleport early. None of these guys are asleep, so chances of me respecting a pallet are very slim. I could have grabbed her. I don't know why she took so long. Mr. King, if you want it, I'll happily give it to you. I guess Mr. King is the one that wants to loot as opposed to the other one. Keeping in mind they are both similar names, so I'm assuming they're part of a pre-made. This is good. You can point, buddy. It's alright. That is definitely not how you play Survivor, Mr. King. That's a good body block. Well done. I think I could have lunged past that and hit it. That's good. The good news here is not one player has made a great play. I've got no pallets, but I've hurt every single survivor. They were originally stacking. Mr. King, I know you're exhausted too. Alright, let's see if we can get him to loop it. No, he's going to camp the pallet. Cool. There's a really good window to be used. The good news here is I do have pop. Alright, so I made it look like it was looking one direction and then came straight through. Gonna pick him up. Let's see what the King decides to do. You need to be in front of me to flashlight blind me, my friend. Alright, let's pick him up and hook him. This feels like a really cruisy game just by watching what these survivors are doing right now. I'm gonna be able to regress this gen right behind me to the right and then go through if we need to. Mr. King's at the window. In fact, you know what, Mr. King? I got time, buddy. We're gonna prep this because I know you're exhausted. I could have hit him through that because that was a bad play. And I'm going to wait for the pallet. And I'm going to make sure I'm on the inside so he can't really do anything. This is a really fun game, isn't it? Let's see the head-on. Oh, wow. Well, guys, this is a rank 1 informative game in case anyone's wondering. Made that really obvious with the head-on. Oh, my God. Is it Christmas? Is it Christmas? It counts towards the Freddy Krueger 4 streak. I'm not going to lie. Anyways, guys, I'm going to keep this video. Normally, I wouldn't keep one that goes as buttery as this, but wow. Wow, I'm going to try and hook them all in the basement. I'm not going to use Pop Goes the Weasel. I'm not going to need any of my perks, actually. I'm going to take it all the way to the back of it. Not going to cut the video. We'll keep the ball rolling. So if I do hook everybody in the basement, there is an archive for hooking 4 people in the basement. I'm going to grab the one that's further away with a flashlight. We'll see how Mr. King responds to this either. It doesn't look like anybody has Unbreakable. And we're going to have a 4-man basement party. That was just bad synchronization of movements, giving me free hits. Didn't work out well. They do have a chance to 4% and save each other as well, which would reset the game. I think she'll do that the second I grab Mr. King. She'll give it a go. There's 1 attempt. Let's just pay attention to the bar in the bottom left. That's 2 attempts. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a full Christmas tree. That is an informative educational rank 1. Yes, rank 1 survivor game as Freddy Krueger against 4 survivors. 2 two-mans by looks of things. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I don't normally verse these kind of survivors too often, so this was a rare delight and treat. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational, informative DVD commentary 5 days a week over at Twitch. If you guys want to tune into live streams, I also make sure I record some Survivor as well. If you think you know everything about DVD, you can help me teach the people that don't. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the fog in the next video. I'm going to quickly keep it rolling so you can see it as a rank 1 game. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in as Mr. Krueger, and we're going to be playing on Midwich, which is going to be a bit of an interesting one. You guys are going to notice my build is a little bit different to the average Freddy, but I do swear by this build being one of the best builds you can run in the game as Freddy Krueger. Now, I do have discordance. I have time to open this. Bit of an interesting animation. Scratches coming through as well. I'm going to put this bad boy right there too. I'm going to have to play around my gens a bit more. I'm pretty far away. I'm fine with them going through that. I want to check on these 3. I can't hear the one under me being worked on, so I'm not too worried about that one. I can't hear either of these. These guys will be passively falling asleep. I want to check on that gen upstairs with my teleport. Gives me a second to open this as well. Alright, let's go in with it. Looks like we're off to a really good start right now. Unfortunately, they're outweighting my corrupt, but I do have decent-ish prep, I'd like to think. We're going to open this bad boy up too. Alright, all 4 survivors fell asleep simultaneously. We got one right here. Nice, let's get a free hit if I can. She got a cute window. I'm going to be right behind her. I'm a little stuck then. Alright, we got the scream on the other side, so she won't be able to do it again. I'm going to put one of these here. Nice pallet, nice and easy. Break it straight away. That should be enough for me. Let's go check on this generator downstairs. Didn't hear anything. Can't see anything. She's over there. That's fine. She's giving me a lot of really good pallets nice and early. That's discordance. I'm going in for it. Alright, looks like these guys are kind of running rings around me a little bit. I'm not too interested in the fact that Laurie is already there. I might get a little bit of aggression on this bad boy and then leave. They've outweighted my corrupt intervention, which is bad. I've got no hits on any player at all right now. What I do have is patience. That is going to be a sprint burst to White, apparently. Make it look like I'm coming back in. I want this really good pallet out of Dwight, though. Good. Gonna do it again. Alright. That was unlucky. I teleported to the wrong one, I think, actually. Alright, these hallways are long. She doesn't have sprint burst either. We need this pressure when we can get it right. That's what's gonna win or lose me the trial. Constant teleports, constant fake teleports. Oh, I don't know about this one, Dwight. And down goes our fellow Dwight. Alright, let's pick him up. Let's see how many generators are being worked on right now. Hear the generator underneath me. We got corrupted intervention on that. We got a generator... Only the one underneath by looks of things. This is really good for me, actually, guys. They're not doing a lot of split pressure. I don't see any generator that has a player on it right now. This is nice. I'm going to drop down. I see Laurie. That's fine. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to get my Pop Goes the Weasel out on this generator. I don't really care about overstacking on my... That's unfortunate that they're there. Gonna take a free hit on this one. She's got a medium volt on the window. Another nice window for her to work with. That's the beautiful thing about Freddy Krueger. The double snares. See how she moves. If I could force this out of her nice and early. Good. Alright, she's already left. I have no intentions of chasing her. Sometimes you just gotta let things go in Dead by Daylight. You can't always have what you want. Like, I don't want them working on that generator right now. I'm gonna down this one, and then I'm gonna go right across the board with teleport. I don't think I'll make it in time. It's really hard for me to hold on to all of these gens. Very bad play by her. I won't be able to teleport in time. I've lost that generator. That's okay, though. It's not the end of the world. It's one generator for 2 hooks, and I've opened a lot of doors, and I've got quite a few pallets. If I do get the teleport, I'm going to be living the dream, but I don't have any teleport add-ons, so chances are pretty slim, as we can currently see. Alright, let's go upstairs and look around. One generator down. We're okay with that. Let's get regression on this with Pop. We're putting a lot of snares down. In fact, we're resetting a lot of our snares too, because I don't want to teleport, but I'll happily bait one. They decided to group stack heal after that gen. If I could force something out of this would be big for me. This would be really big for me. One upstairs. Let's check out a couple of these generators. Somebody's setting all of it off. No one in the hallway. Let's put one of these here. And let's go teleport up to that one on the far right. The good news is I know somebody's going to come running in for the save really, really soon. I'll take this, actually. We took a drop by looks of things. Alright. Now, she is asleep, so I'm going to take the farm. I'll take the free hit. I'm okay getting DS'd right now. Actually, let's get it out of the way. I have Thrilling Tremor active, so I'm going to know exactly where I need to go, hopefully. Okay, apparently I mistimed my Thrilling Tremor. I need to wait a second longer for that. Here, running on the wooden floorboards behind me. Let's go up. That's a Dwight as well. We heard 2 people. I'm going to take her out because she's out of position. She's not asleep as well. Laurie's going to go back up for that same generator. And down she goes. Alright, now we know exactly where we need to go. That's Discordance. I don't know if I make this in time. Let's take it to the closest hook. Let's go right up and get the Pop Goes the Weasel. If we don't, we take Dwight out. We got DS out of the way too, which is big. Saw Laurie already dropped off that. That's nice. I got a little stuck on the fall down then. She does have a medium volt here though. That's fine. We're going to go through with her. Not going to break anything. Dead hard. Nice. And down she goes. Alright. She's running out of good loops, which is nice. Laurie's back upstairs with that generator. I already hit it with Pop though. Guess what I'm going to be able to hit it again with now, because she's going to walk up there. She's going to tap that. I'm going to teleport right back up. Hit it with Pop again. I actually think she might wait on this. The gen's too close to being done. I kind of want to bait and force her to drop down. She didn't drop. That's fine. Put that there. Real bit of a delay falling out through the window. It looks like she's forcing struggle on herself, which might result in death. And it did. She used a lot of the really good pallets. She spent a lot of time over here. And now she is eliminated with 1 generator done and no ruin on this build on Freddy Krueger. Let's come back in and check on this generator. There you go. There's our Laurie. Had a feeling you didn't leave, did you, beautiful? Balance landing on cooldown. M1 in the back. Now we're going to teleport away across the board because we have no intention of chasing her. There's our Dwight. Sometimes you just gotta move around. I'm gonna manually regress it. That way I can use the pop back on Laurie's gen if I need to. However, with Thrilling Tremor, the generator will seal itself right now, which is fine. No discordance, no worries. Let's see what's going on. I don't see any information on any of these generators. This just goes to show you an insane amount of pressure that I have across the board. I will teleport to Laurie's generator after I break this pallet. I heard somebody running in the corner just then as well. Break the pallet, I've got time. I don't know what she's waiting for. Happily take an M1 in the back for free. There's life. Now she's exhausted. That's even better for me. Laurie's probably back on her generator. Let's get her off. Alright. Another really good pallet out of the way. Now the thing is, I want to use Pop Goes the Weasel on my gen upstairs, but she's running in the direction that I'm going to be going. I would rather let her go and get popped, to be perfectly honest. The other two guys are probably going to group stack heal, based on the situation that's happening right now. I'm going to put this right here. It's already open, sweetheart. And down she goes. The other two are healing. She's on Death Hook. I'm going to just go across the board and apply pressure to the... Oh, they're in the corner, aren't they? Alright, I teleported to the wrong generator. I got a little turned around. Do you have a free pallet now too? Alright, let's come across. These two are group healing here. She's already gone up the stairs. You have sprint burst. Show it to me. She didn't go up the stairs. She went through. I can't cut her off with my teleport. I'm on cooldown. I would have went up and then dropped down on her. I'll cut through the center of the map though. She knows I'm coming. Let's put the teleport there. Ooh, little greedy of me, to be honest. Could have easily got that hit if I was just a second more patient. See if Laurie has her dead hard available. Take that as a no. Fortunately, I didn't get the grab then, too. Try and force someone off the gen if they're off it by fake teleport. It's going to only put me on a small cooldown. And it looks like Dwight's on the generator at the end of the hallway instead. So let's go for a teleport onto Dwight. He does have sprint burst, so he might be greedy here. Sprint burst on cooldown, Dwight, is it? Down goes Dwight. Get the regression on that. Last player is Megan, who also has sprint burst. We're gonna go up the staircase here. No information. Let's cut right through. We could prep these hallways a little bit better. That way people have to take the side steps. I don't hear anything. I have no indicator. I'm going to open up this loop because I have time. Normally this loop's a very bad idea to open. But if I open it halfway, somebody might think the entire loop's open. That way I can still play around it as killer. That's good that that player's been picked up. Somebody's going to come in for the save. I'm going to take the hit and make sure it's a trade. Dwight, bad movement. Scratch is going the opposite direction from Dwight. That tells me the other girl's almost here. Ooh, she never actually came in. I'm gonna get struggle out on this guy first hook as well, which is good. Looks like he's trying to get my attention. I don't know if that's a 4-man pre-made, though. Not a 4-man, but a 3-man pre-made. That seems really well coordinated. I just chased Dwight. She gave me the BM just as the other guy needed it. We'll get Dwight down. Can't teleport upstairs. I'm gonna fake that. I will actually take that instead. Alright. We got real good control over this map. It was very hard to start off with, but I seem to have been able to come back pretty strong, if I'm going to be quite frank. Open this. The good news is if they pick Dwight up, this gives me a little bit of time to reset, yeah? Better reset, better movement. As long as they don't group stack and all heal, I'll be okay. See, I thought I saw scratches over there too. One of them is awake. Wrong way, Dwight. I'm gonna go for Laurie. You have my attention, sweetheart. You have dead hard too, no? Down goes Laurie. Let's chase Dwight, and we'll go off the snowball. We know Dwight was originally down here. You getting a locker, or did you run out, mate? I don't see blood, and I don't see a scratch marks. Which locker did you get in? Locker on the right, hey? hear him directly above me. It's unfortunate. No, wait. He was here. Yeah, I heard him directly above me. He's to my right now. Yeah. Very, very loud cry of pain. Alright, we're gonna hook Dwight. Little bit of time. Big window, if I'm gonna be frank. The other two guys are gonna group stack heal. And I know that one of them's near the courtyard. Well, I don't know that, but I'm gonna go near the courtyard. Dwight's dead. Now remember, we are looking for a 4K, so we can continue our Freddy streak with this one. Boom. Yep, I see ya. Just hiding in a locker, hey? Just hiding in lockers, hey? It's unfortunate, I never saw the other girl. We are gonna look for it, chat, because 4Ks are part of the Freddy Krueger tradition, right? Did I set that crow off in here? That's a smudge on the wall. Feels bad. I know this girl has balanced landing, so if I was her personally, I'd be playing height, yeah? I'd be playing up high where I could drop down and balance landing safe, because I know she doesn't have dead hard. We saw her use balance landing earlier when she was beside Dwight. So you'll notice I'm prepping a lot of the spots where she can most likely come to and drop. I am over prepping though, so I will be losing a few of these. I'm actually going to check these two lockers. She's awake, so she won't be stepping in any blood. She can hear my heartbeat and my location. I know they both like to hide right now. I think that's because it's a lost cause. The game is essentially over. I can hear it, but I doubt it. Cut through, drop down. Don't see her at all. There we go. Nice. Run together, and I'll win off of this. And we should be able to catch up to the other guy's scratch marks in time because we downed the closest one. Crying on my right. Oh, is it above me? Oh no. Chat, it was above me. I heard the crying, not outside. She went up. Oh! Struggling to find her, ladies and gentlemen. The good news is she's asleep, right? So she can't tell where I'm coming from. That was very unfortunate. It was a good play by her, but I know the other one wants to play these lockers. Now, we don't normally look this badly for the 4K, but we're on like a 13 4K streak with no addeds and no ruin on Freddy. We kind of want to keep it alive, if you know what I'm saying. Kind of want to make sure that we're not just giving it away when we are... Oh, you know what I should do? I know there's a drop down in here. Alright. The best play I could probably do is let them do 2 gens. I know it sounds dumb as hell. Then the hatchet spawn, I can play off... Oh! Oh, that's good. That is very good. That is going to be game over. Now, we did look really hard for that. Guys, I do ask that you bear with us through that one. You know, if you've watched a lot of my videos already, you'll know I give the hatch quite often at the end of the game. However, when we're doing a win streak like Freddy with no add-ons, we show you guys what the killer is actually currently capable of. 4 gens left, Midwich against good survivors. They weren't the best survivors, but they did play well as a team, I'm not gonna lie. But that being said, we walk away comfortably with a 4K. Now, you notice how I only opened one side of this? I should have opened the bottom half and not the top half. It would have been a much easier bait to do on survivors. That way they ran into a sandbox dead end. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. If you're watching this one over YouTube, this is another addition towards a Freddy streak. I haven't been doing a lot of the Freddy streaks recently. I've been playing quite a lot of the different killers that there are, making content for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully we'll do a little bit more Freddy closer to the streak later on in the near future. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more educational, informative DVD killer and survivor content like this. Hopefully a little bit more info will be coming in the next couple of games. You're going to see I'm going to walk away with almost 31k and a double iridescent, well, full iridescent everything, and a double pip. GG's, guys, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video. Guys, and welcome back to continuing the Freddy streak. Now, we actually got a really fun map for Freddy. I haven't played him in a little while, but that's going to be a-okay. We've got good information through our corrupt intervention. I don't want to spend time over here, but I am looking for a quick, cheeky peek of a survivor if I can see one. Looks like I don't have any form of proper info. We're going to go over to that generator all the way on the left. Now, corrupt intervention isn't a great perk on this map based on how close all the Jennies are. A couple of scratches fading here. Heard breathing in the corner. That's beautiful timing. I will chase her. I have a little bit of time for it. That was a good dead hard, darling, but it didn't work, did it? Okay, let's take it down. And let's put her in the basement. She didn't fall in between the pallet. In fact, no, let's not hook her in the basement. You might be wondering why I don't want to hook her in the basement. And the reason behind that is I want pressure. I want to save now. I don't want to save in like a minute. I want to save right now. I saw the king. Mr. King, take a free M1. Looks like he's going to DC on the game. I am going to keep the video going, and that's because I'm doing a Freddy streak, guys, and you know that we're going to try and keep it going regardless. All right, we're going to let the king go. We're going to come all the way over here. We didn't go to the right teleport. We tried to teleport to the one behind. That way we could apply pressure. I see a Bill all the way down there by himself. We're going to bait this teleport in as he comes. Actually, that doesn't matter. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to walk right into him with an M1. Oh, I missed it. I'm really surprised I missed that hit. I think he played that real close. Going to go in for the king. He's out of position. Laurie, you're going to take a hit for him. Dead hard, David. There's a dead hard. There goes our king out of the way. We're going to leave. We can actually pick the king up. The other two guys are running so far away. Thrilling Tremor's still on cooldown. That's okay. We got time. We're going to take him over here, and then we're going to worry about that. I could have easily got that hit on Bill if I didn't lunge and it just moonwalked through, but I was a little greedy. I tried to get it nice and early. That way I could get around the board a little bit quicker. Bill didn't go left. I'm going to check on that gen all the way down there to the right-hand side, just by doing this. And then we're going to go all the way down here. That's the amazing thing about Freddy. You can check multiple generators at once. Really, really powerful play. He's getting saved. I'm fine with that. We're going to get pop on a generator that's nowhere near done anyways. All right, Corrupt Intervention has expired. I'm going to beta teleport on that yet again. Let's see any form of response. They're over here. Group here. Healing? No, that's not a heal, Goose. That is a place where you can wake up. All right, having one player dead already does help a hell of a lot. Bill. Hello, Bill. I'll take a free hit on you. And we're not going to chase the king. We'll chase Bill. I have to keep in mind, we are going for a 4K here, guys. I'm going to take this teleport. So many gens, so far apart. There's our Bill. He stood way too far back from that, so we just completely punished him for it. Alright, let's pick him up. Nearest took. Let's see where Laurie is. Now we know where Laurie is. Let's go straight across and apply Pop Goes the Weasel on Laurie. Oh, I can't. Laurie might be able to complete that gen because I am on cooldown right now. Might be able to stop her. Remember, there are no add-ons. In fact, this is David King. This isn't Laurie. Look where the generator is. It's near where the king was. Show me a great dead hard, David. There it is. Down goes our king. I don't feel I need pop because I only saw one generator that's being worked on a lot. I can hear the gen to my right-hand side, actually. Based on the fact I can hear the gen to my right-hand side, I'm going to drop the king in front of the generator. I'm going to regress the gen. That way he can't crawl away too far. And we're going to use double pop. The other guys are healing, which is good. Let's pick him up. Only because I heard the other generator in my right eardrum, we decided to make that play. Otherwise, we would have just kept going with one. Alright, we're going to regress this. We're going to beta teleport across the board. Give them something to do. Let that go. Laurie was here as well. Alright, looks like, Laurie, you have my attention, and you're awake, so there's no point in me snaring. Take a free hit. Beautiful. Missed position with the tiny moonwalk. Let's put that there for Bill again. Do I want to chase her actually? Oh, she's camping the god pallet. Beautiful. I didn't want to chase her. I wanted to apply pressure to a different gen. I see a Bill. I'm going to go and apply pressure to him. I don't know how he walked past that without getting put to sleep. It was very interesting. Going to get another free pallet out of Bill. Unfortunately, these survivors are all over the place. I'm going to put the teleport over here, see if I can come back in and stop this save from happening. Looks like that's exactly what I did. Can't see her, though. There goes our king out of the equation. Scratches over here. I'm guessing that's going to be Laurie. That's our Laurie on full health again with a toolbox, so Laurie can heal herself with self-care. Wow, good distancing. Okay. We got time. She's just running? Okay, she just runs. She just runs. That's good. I mean, she's not going to be paying attention to much. Not going to take that. I'm going to keep coming at an angle. She already gave me the god. No pallet here if she tries to play an empty pallet. Yep. Bill can heal himself as well. That's the missed skill check we just saw. I can't remember if he was on the right or the left. I'd love to put this on the other side, but I can't through the window. Alright. Got that window again. We're just going to put a trap right in front of it to guarantee a medium vault. Dead hard. Yep. I'm going to leave her down. I know Bill's on one of these two generators. I'm going to bait a teleport to this while I check on the other one. In fact, I am going to take this teleport. Scratches from Bill. Already over here. Now, the news here is, like, remember, I do need to get that 4K. Is he going to play window? Made that a little bit too obvious. He had life. It's a little bit too late to utilize life. I'm gonna just go around because he will eventually fall asleep and I will eventually catch him. Utilization of both windows. He'll bait this and run around. Ooh, interesting move. Hide my light. Unlucky Bill. Take that free hit on him. Gonna go back for the pallet. Won't be able to medium vault the window in time. I knew he wouldn't be able to make the medium vault on the window at the time, therefore we punished him for it. Now we are missing Laurie, so we need to make sure we pick her up and hook her, or that's going to be the end to the Freddy streak. Now it's unfortunate somebody did DC early, but keep in mind we are trying to keep the streak alive for as long as possible. I can hear Laurie crying at my right eardrum, so I'm going to take Bill to this hook. And then we're going to pick up Laurie. That's really lucky for us. So the Freddy streak is still alive, and we're still going. No add-ons, no ruined Freddy. I don't know what game this is. I think this might be game like 15 or something. I'm sure you guys will be able to tell. Anyways, that's going to be an educational game as Freddy Krueger. Now, unfortunately, rank reset did just happen, so it's not a rank 1 Freddy game. It's rank 5. Whether you guys want to count it or not, that's up to you guys, because normally the streak is rank 1 streak, right? But I can't help rank reset happening. So yeah, that's going to be another educational Freddy game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're just going to wait for Laurie to unfortunately attempt to get off the hook. There is an obsession, so she might actually have DS. It looks like Laurie is going to be out of luck here. Normally we would give the hatch for the final survivor if we could hear it, but we are looking for the 4K on this one based on the fact we are keeping the Freddy streak yet again, like I said, alive. We get our progression through our pop. Freddy is by far one of the strongest killers in Dead by Daylight, with the fact that he has so much consistency regardless of the map, teleporting around the board, baits, forcing down jungle gyms, and mass pressure on gens because he can teleport to them if he chooses to. Anyways, guys, technically it's a red rank game because it's a rank 4 game, so it's a red rank Freddy game. There you go. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that follow button for more educational, informative DVD killer and survivor content. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the fog in the next one. Have a good one. Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in the saloon as Freddy as part of our Freddy streak, which I'm sure you guys are well aware of. Now we're going to open this bad boy up nice and early. We've got a pretty great spawn, if I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to put one right there too. Because I have time, I see... Oh, you know what? I will go for this. I wasn't going to originally go for it. And I know somebody's grabbing that item behind me. Let's sidestep into them. He already left. Well done. Oh, good movement. By us, that is. It's really nice. I didn't have intentions of chasing anyone. I had intentions of going upstairs and opening this. That's Discordance activating, telling me that there's 2 people over here working on a generator. Okay, let's open that. Let's put this here. Pretty late on Jeff then. Is that balanced? It is not balanced. We're taking M1 and Jeff's back. Alright, if we can get him down nice and early, this would be really good for us. He's looking at me a lot. I reckon he's got dead hard. He avoided the pallet. I don't think he has dead hard. Wouldn't make sense to avoid a pallet. I don't know where they are, so rather than waiting for them to stack, I'm just going to pick up for Thrilling Tremor information. Thrilling Tremor tells me I don't have to worry about anything because not one generator is being worked on. I've hit multiple survivors. This gives me an adequate amount of time to head to the middle of the map and start opening these jungle gyms. I don't have to worry about teleporting anywhere. I will regress the generator up here with Pop. I'm going to make it look like I'm teleporting to this. I'm not going to do it. We'll regress this. Alright, we're going to open this as well. Right, they're healing. This gives me a real good brain check. Real good amount of time. Even if they group heal on that guy now. Alright, let's get this open. And let's get one more open. Alright, we don't have to open anything else on this side of the map. The other thing that I could open would put me at a disadvantage. I want to check on these. The other guy has been healed. Doesn't feel like it. Now, I don't have Tinker, which kind of sucks. I want an M1. I don't necessarily want to catch him. Bit of an interesting play. He won't make the fast fault now. I got the pallet out of the way, which is good, and I'm going to chase... Oh, Bill's there too. That's not Bill. But he is injured, and he is about it. Ooh, good play. There's his dead hard, and we're going to catch him off of that too. Now I'm going to bait a teleport up here, and I'm going to pick this guy up with Discordance. Or not Discordance, but with Thrilling Tremor. Hopefully they got off that generator. Let's find out. They did not get off that generator. They were really greedy. I guess they knew the play that was coming. Now let's see if they greed for it a little bit longer. They got it done. Well done. I can't stop that. One generator done. What I can do is I can open all this shit now that I've lost out on that gen. That way I didn't have to worry about that kind of play happening again. In the street, in the open. Bit of a predictable play there. Nice and easy M1 in the back. Wait. Lunge late. See if I get a free pallet. Works out perfectly. Let's take it. He's asleep. I don't think he realizes he glows when he's asleep. Alright. Multiple people hit. Now if only I can follow up. Alright, let's chase this guy. He just jumped straight on a generator. Makes me think he has DS, but he doesn't have DS because there's no obsession. But he does have dead hard. Had to wait and out lunge it. I feel a little bit bad chasing this same guy that just got hook saved. But at the same time, he went to work straight in the generator. And he is going to DC off of that. Well, there's not much I can really do there. It was a bad play by him to decide that he wanted to work on this generator. Let's regress that. Let's open this. Don't really need to open this one. But it just stops like real good angle looping. Gonna bait a teleport up there. Not gonna take it. Down here is what I need to worry about. I'm gonna check the corner. Discordance activating. Jeff is injured. We'll go for the injured. I know there was 2 players there. Doesn't make the window. Jeff is down. Let's come back in for the guy trying to... Ooh, flashlight save. Now I have to make a decision. Do I slug him and go for the win? I am gonna slug him. All I need is 1 trap on these loops, and we should be able to shut it down straight away. Yet again, 1 trap. Dead hard. Down he goes. Nice. Nice and easy one. Can't really make those plays against a Freddy Krueger here. If this guy's on a gen, we could look for the win. He picked the guy up from dying state. I got this guy on the other side of the board, so therefore every generator is going to be sealed. Yet again, really good for us. Probably looking at healing the injured guy is what I'd assume they're doing. He's healed. Jeff in the middle of the map. I do want to get pop value. Jeff is still asleep. Looking for the M1. I thought that was a pallet there. That's good. Oh, good timing by Jeff. Literally the last second he turned around. I had to commit to it. Well, I didn't have to, but I wanted my pop value. We got Jeff in an awkward spot now. I want to break that, but I'd rather apply pressure towards Jeff. He doesn't look like he knows where he's going, and I know he doesn't have dead hard from before, so we're going to go for a maximum range hit. Pick him up before Thrilling Tremor comes off cooldown. Go down there and open that door up again. I'm going to take him further to this side of the map rather than hooking him in the open because he's going to run to the far right, right? If I hook him over here while those other guys are healing, I don't have to worry about any generators getting done. I can open the 1 more door. I think there's 2 doors over here I have to open, and I have pretty much everything open for me that's going to help out for the fight, and only 1 generator has been done. Okay. Got 1 more over here to open. This one right in front of me. I already opened it. Nice. We're in a pretty good spot. Good play for Jeff. Not going to go for that now. Somebody's asleep. Take a hit from him. Oh, no body block. No worries. Didn't body block. Let's punish him for it. Let's down Jeff. Leave Jeff slugged. That forces this last guy to come in and save. Beta teleport. Might actually take this one. No, he went upstairs. Already vaulted. There he is. And 1 in the back. Now the other guy could be working on 1 generator. Let's beta teleport to this. We're going to chase this guy because we have time. We've opened everything we need to, so he can't play windows. He can't do nothing against us here. Dead Hard's his only play. There it is. It's not going to get him far. The other guy has just been healed up from dying state. And now we get to hook this guy, and this guy will be on death hook. He's on the wrong side of the map. Look at this, really good for us. We don't have to worry about anything. Every generator is currently sealed. Got really greedy on his loops. Tried to give me no pallets, but at the same time, I had time because everybody wanted to heal. These guys, oh, he's not on death hook. He's in struggle. That's still okay. We've got him out of position on the wrong side of the map. That's a Jeff running further to the right. I'm going to let that go. I'll take a hit on Jeff. I see that gen's been worked on too. Jeff running in the open. He can play window. I don't know where he's going. I think Jeff's one of the easier players in this game, so I might leave Jeff to the end of the game. He's trying to utilize window, but he's too slow on it. Give him something to do with that med kit. I'm going to teleport into the street across the board. She went for the save. Let's get our pop value. Let's cut right back through the middle. If I can M1 them all, it'll be really good for me. I just want to keep pressure everywhere. Even if they get this heal off, that's okay. I have not seen this Kate in ever. He's down. No body block. Unlucky. M1 in the back. Can't play it. Very unsafe loop. Now she takes a movement speed penalty while she tries to run away. Let's go for it. We're going to look for the snowball now, guys. She does have God available. She can make it. Oh, no. I had a really good pallet. Oh, really good snare. Alright, let's down her. I don't see myself a Jeff. That's fine. Let's pick this one up. Thrilling Tremor will tell me what's going on. Looks like Jeff's going in for the save, forcing altruism yet again on these survivors, putting them in a really awkward situation with already one dead player. Alright, we're going to put that exact same snare right here because that worked wonders. We're not too worried about re-prepping our snares. We generally prep them mid-loop. If you guys heal, I just down whoever's injured. Look away, see if I can get him to double back. That was a very good dead hard. Can't make the pallet off that vault, and I know Jeff was over here. Don't see scratches going around. Yes, I do. Jeff, you're quick, bud. Very quick. The play is to down Jeff, and then go for the slug off of that. No borrowed time. No, he does have borrowed time, because he's not asleep. Take the Jeff. Look for the other player. Will she have adequate time to pick this guy up? I do not think so. It'll be close, unless he had Unbreakable. Just gonna break it. She wants to give a little cheeky teabag. Let's see how far that gets her. She can play Shack window. Into the Shack pallet. That's what I think she'll be doing. Oh, she's not gonna make it from this angle. I got time. Jeff's to my left. He won't make the vault. Teabag didn't really help. I'm gonna hook Jeff. Alright. The other guy's been on the ground forever, so if he did have DS, it's already... Well, not DS. If he did have Unbreakable, he's had plenty of adequate opportunities to use it. This one can still DS us. The fact she's crawling away kind of tells me she doesn't have DS. The DC could result in a hatch play for this last gamer, and that would destroy our Freddy streak. Oof. Lucky. Now, under other circumstances, you know we like to give the hatch a lot. I'm not going to close the hatch, because if I want to keep the 4 streak up. If he has adrenaline, it will wake him up as well. So I'm going to wait here for a little bit. So let's look at this game and do a little bit of a recap. Why do I walk away with 4 gens left as Freddy Krueger without Ruin? Yes, Freddy is very strong. The real reason was because I let go of a lot of the chases. Jeff didn't loop it very well. He kept taking spacing and difference. He never changed his playstyle once. All those other guys, for example, that Kate, she didn't do much. She did hook saves. And because she did hook saves, what didn't she do? She didn't do gens, and if she's not going to do gens, that's going to put me in a much better spot, right? I baited my teleports when I needed to go across the board. Alternatively, Tinkerer would have been the superior choice. If I had Tinkerer and Ruin, that would have been great, but that means I would have had to sacrifice Corrupt Intervention. Alternatively, Tinkerer alongside Surveillance. Like, there's a lot of really good builds you can do on Freddy. I am doing a streak with this current build to see how many 4Ks I can get in a row. I'm not sure what number we're up to, but you guys are going to be able to see based on... It'll be in the title. I do want to kind of leave this jungle gym and see if I can find him, but at the same time, We are looking for that juicy 4K. Keeping in mind that Freddy is really hard to shut down. One snare into a sidestep, a survivor cannot utilize that loop against you because it hinders their movement speed 15% for 2 seconds after they leave the puddle, and for however long they pretty much stay in the puddle for it despawn. Just like the Doctor, 15% movement speed, not the Doctor, sorry, just like the Clown, 15% penalty. However, the Clown can have the Flask of Bleach and completely change that. Anyways, guys, that's going to be an educational, informative rank 1 Freddy game as part of the Freddy 4K streak. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do feel a little bit bad leaving that guy on the ground, but at the same time, going to see how many 4Ks we can get in a row as Freddy. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. GG's well played, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alright guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on Midwich as Freddy Krueger as part of the Freddy Krueger streak. Now I can see there was I think I saw somebody at the end of that hallway. I'm going to go this way instead because I want to drop down and I want to open this up now because I don't want somebody playing this loop against me later on. It's a very strong loop that survivors can always play once, and based on where I spawned, I don't want them to be able to play it once. What I do want is to be able to put blood in the hallway, make it really awkward for people to try and run. Somebody's on a generator across the map. That is fine. Now, I am running a bit of a different build as opposed to what I normally run. 1, 2, 3. 3 gamers in front of me. I'm going to take an M1 on this one. Got a toolbox. So that's 3 people together, 1 person apart. Take an M1 on this one as well if I can. Not going to respect the pallet. Good attempt. Now, the other guy was across the board. He already left. That's nice. Let's try and get something out of him. A pallet or something. Force that dead hard. Very, very risky play. There's our dead hard. There's our down target. That's good. We got pressure on a few people. Somebody directly below me as well. That's good to know. I'm going to bait a teleport down, and then I'm going to go across the board. I do have Tinker as well if I need to. Oh, I'm going to wait, see if it changes color. Changed color, I'm not going to worry about it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to force Tinkerer and a teleport bait while opening doors. Alright, this is really good for us. I'm going to open this door as well. There's a build. That's the beautiful thing about Tinkerer on Freddy Krueger. You can be a real pain in the bottom like that. Just going to get the free pallet out of the way. You don't have to take your teleports, and think of the pressure that I have on right now with these guys. You can't loop it, but I'm just going to put this here to make sure you can't. Going to step in it, and 1 in the back. Very good dead hard. However, can you get around it again, bud? Is the next question. No, you cannot. You tried to avoid it. Down he goes. Now let's pick him up after we break this. Unless Tinkerer activates somewhere. His generator is fully regressing too. Let's hook him in the back here. I don't want to bait a teleport anywhere because I know I'm going to need to teleport really soon. These generators are pretty far apart. Oh, nice. I'll try and take an M1 if I've got time. Good play by her. She just kept running. The beautiful thing about Freddy is you just don't slow down. Did that actually go down? It didn't. Should be an M1 in the back. You cannot loop these against a Freddy Krueger. RNG really favored me taking them here. Somebody was on that and they're off that. I reckon that person's running in a straight, coming in for a save. So let's see if we can cut them off. Scratches right here. They've stopped. Why? You came all the way in. Did you get in a locker? No, you went around. Okay. That was a good play by him. Bad play by me. Means 1 person is MIA. This generator's almost fully regressed. I have time for this. We don't really need to make this guy hit struggle. We're in a pretty comfortable spot. Pretty good pallet to get out of the way. They're all over there, or at least 2 people over there, because I saw somebody running in then too. Let's come on in as well. Take an M1 on that one. Bill's in between the pallet. Try and take an M1 on this one if I can too. Nice. Now we got pressure on multiple targets. Bill dead harded for distance then. She got a pallet right here. She's not playing it. Oh, she is playing it. It's very dangerous of her. I'm not going to worry about breaking it. I'm Freddy Krueger on this map. These are very small jungle gyms. I see that. There's a dead hard out of the way. Now the question is, does he feel comfortable being able to loop it? The answer's no. Down he goes. Think of how much gen protection I have right now. Showing you the most superior build on Freddy Krueger. There's not much these survivors can do. I have pressure on all these generators. I have no add-ons. I can bait my teleports. The game holds my hand and tells me when do I need to teleport. A lot of people will look at Tinker and think it's a bad call on Freddy, but that's the whole reason I'm able to bait my teleports so effective. Alright, we're going to make that look like we're there. We're not taking it. These scratches kept going, I think. I don't think she got in that. You can hear that generator. Let's drop down straight onto her. And one in the back. Just keeping the pressure on every single player I can. Put one of them down. Bloodlust reset because of what happened. I will walk through any pallet I can. The more pressure I get early, the better off I am. Bill made bad pathing. Let's take out our Bill. Let's leave Bill immobilized. Let's go upstairs. See if this other girl's coming running right now. Don't see her, that's fine. Let's come right back down. Oh, a little bit of a cheeky teabag on his teammate. Let's see if we can get a free M1 on that. She doesn't have much to play around here, and I can shut down movement speed really well as Freddy. Round to the right. Good play by her. Oh, I heard running. Heard crying. Nice. I don't think she makes a fast. She makes a medium. Good timing. Really good timing. But she can't do it twice. That guy has died on hook. There's an M1 in the back. Round she goes. She can play the window if she wants. She can play one pallet. And then the other guy's getting picked up from the ground any second now, meaning no generators being worked on. M1 in the back. Down she goes. One player eliminated. 5 generators left. 1 generators came close to being completed. This overwhelming pressure is showing you how superior this build is on Freddy. Now, at the same time, I could replace Hex Undying with Sloppy Butcher for more consistency, but I really don't need to. I really don't need to. I got a really great map as well. See if we hear anything. I see nothing. Let's drop down through the side. They're both asleep, so they have a 0-meter heartbeat. Bill is healing. That guy got a 5% off the hook. Let's take an M1 on Bill's back. It was very lucky for him to get off the hook then. Alright, let's apply pressure towards Bill. Now, we know Bill has Dead Hard. We also know we got a blood pool on the ground here. Bill does not have Dead Hard. What Bill does have is the floor. Alright, let's pick up our Bill again. That'll be him, I believe, on Death Hook. Actually, the reason I'm not going to eliminate Bill right now is because he doesn't have Iron Will, and he's not working on an objective. I have a feeling that Nia is going to go immerse, and she's not going to be found for quite a while. So I kind of want to leave Bill in the trial right now, as long as I'm not losing out on it. I got time to break this as well. I don't see any generator getting completed now. We're going to put this right here. It's a missed generator skill check. I'm going to make it look like I'm teleporting. Movement, not Bill. I'm going to just have to go through it. There's no point in trying to mind game a pallet when... Okay, apparently. She can play the side. Let's just follow her. We got pressure on her while hopefully Bill gets saved right now. She doesn't really have much of a play. That window's a good choice. Down she goes. She triggered that trap. I'm going to make it look like I'm teleporting to that. Hopefully that makes her respond by coming into the street. It was a negative on the response by her. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to pick up the girl outside here. Oh, no we're not. We're going to just take the M1 in the back. And down she goes. Now that is going to be game over. Now I'm pretty sure Bill can't get up. He's had a lot of time to use Unbreakable. Now the real question is, if I want to play this right, I would leave Bill on the ground and let him bleed out because I don't know where he's crawled to. But at the same time, I think these survivors had a really rough round against a Freddy Krueger, showing you, in my personal opinion, the most superior build you can have on Freddy Krueger. There is not a lot you can do against this kind of build unless you actually break Ruin and Undying. Now all we're going to do is listen for a cry from Bill, hopefully, because the hatch will always spawn downstairs or on the staircase. So I'm a little nervous right now because he could potentially still get the hatch and break the Freddy Krueger streak. Pretty sure I downed him up here, didn't I? He dead-harded up the staircase. He was right here when I downed him. Looks like these guys aren't going to let go on hook, and that's really going to hurt this other guy's chance of getting the hatch, which is good for me. It's unfortunate for him, 1 let go. Other guy is still trying to struggle for as long as he can. And all I'm going to do is just walk around trying to check to make sure this guy is not going to be waiting on top of where I think the hatch will spawn. Best play for me is probably to stand in the middle on either of these two courtyards, based on the fact the hatch has like what I refer to as a hot zone here. It could spawn in like 3 different directions. He will still have a couple of seconds to get the hatch, so it just depends on how good our RNG is, if it's going to spawn on top of him. I don't know where he is. What I do know is that's her dead on hook now. Let's see if it's this guy's lucky day. I'm going to just pop back out here again. Apparently it is not his lucky day. Now, rather than closing that and giving him a shot at adrenaline, we're going to just wait an extra couple of seconds because of the Freddy streak. I could have closed it and played towards both doors, but that was the safer choice. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. If you enjoyed this educational, informative, rank 3 Freddy streak game, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I do educational, informative, DVD killer, and survivor content 5 days a week over at Twitch if you guys want to tune into the live stream. Anyways, guys, if you think you know everything about DVD, you can help me teach the people that don't. Thank you once again for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Guys, and welcome back to the streak video where we are going to be playing a little bit of Freddy Krueger and hopefully continuing the streak that we are currently on. Now, I spawned in the middle of the map. This is good because I can open this up now. I'm going to put this here and I'm going to open this one. That way nobody can run this loop on me successfully at the start of the trial. The bad news is these two gens are on the opposite side and I'm not going to be able to stop them both if they spawn on both of them, even with Tinker and all that, because it takes too long for me to build my ability up for the first time. He's already off that. I'm going to just come down here. He hasn't gone back on it yet. That's good. See if I can force somebody off this generator. And there we go. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to teleport across to that generator in time through Tinkerer. I'm going to try my very best, but I think they'll get that done. There should be 2 people on this getting it done. Both had sprint burst. Both of them gone. Alright, this is very bad for me at the start. There's somebody all the way back up there near that, and they are still... This is okay. This is actually okay. The good news is the guy down here is asleep, and I'm going to be able... And he's already injured, so we're going to be able to follow up with a hit on him. 2 people here. Wouldn't let me put that there. It's odd. There's an M1 on her. I don't know where the other guy went. What I do know is I've got a free hook on her, and I can take that away. I want to save now, not later, so I'm just going to put her up here. I don't know if I saw a scratch on that door then, so I know there's somebody behind me. I saw a scratch on this door. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm going to trust my gut instinct that there's somebody over here. That wasn't him. He would have left scratch marks coming through. So I know there's somebody over there. I just don't know where. Probably behind some of the rocks or something. Alright, let's come on in. I have to be very careful here. I'm over-putting my pulls. That's our sprint burst gamer from before. No, we're going to take a free M1. She greeted too long. That's good. And she's going to run me back over there. Let's make that generator glow white. They're not on it. Yes, they are. Now they're off of it. Should be able to... Somebody's on this. Let's get on him. There's our sprint burst. Sidestep. Hide. Come on in. Get the free pallet. There's an M1 in the back. It's nice. Let's look for a teleport. Nobody's here. Scratch is already leaving. I know Jake's going to come in for a pallet stun on this. Let's see if we can find him. He's not back on his generator. Probably in one of the lockers, actually. There he is. She crawled out. That's even better. He has a flashlight. A bit dangerous for me to look at the window. We're going to take her all the way down here. Closer towards the generator I know people are currently working on. Jake's exhausted. This one didn't get to do anything. Didn't get the god pallet either. We're in a pretty comfortable spot right now. Tinkerer has not activated. I'm going to stop that teleport straight away. It's good. He can play window if he needs to. Get a sidestep. Come in for the M1. She was not looking at what was happening. She's right in front of the totem. I don't like that. It's a bit dangerous to go for the hook on her. Just take a free hook nice and early. Take a teleport up there and work my way back in. Unless somebody's right here. It's a negative. Don't see anything. I'm going to go through. I see those. And they've stopped right here, haven't they, Jake? This is really good for us. Gonna teleport to that. Pressure in 2 different areas. Jake's gonna play through the window, come in for the save on the other guy. He's gonna slow vault for it though, which is good. No, he's not. Jake is down and immobilized. This guy's closer to death on the right, so therefore we're expecting a savior coming over here. The pressure I got on these guys right now is huge. Now, I could take another hook. It's a good play by them. I'm going to cut right through here. Yeah, saw that. We can hear the girl crying here too. I'm going to try moonwalking and down her. Good play by her. Let's come right back in. Make sure we get the hit and send him away. He's too far away. This is good. He's injured. Whoever comes in for the trade is literally just trading. Ooh, I know you have sprint burst, and I know you're too far away. Oh, you 99 your sprint burst. Nice, well done. Let's come in, take the trade on this one. Constantly forcing altruism because I'm right beside the hook as well. I got everybody injured. I've lost one generator at the start when I couldn't teleport. You're a little... Well done, dude. I thought he was a little late on that, especially because it was decisive strike. That's why. I was going to say he was really late on coming in for that, but the power of decisive strike. Down he goes, which is good. Put a pool in front of that so we know. Boom, pick him up, take him to the hook. No generator's been done yet. This is good. I have time to take him around if I really wanted to. I'm going to bait a teleport on that, and I'm going to go down here and check on the right-hand side on this generator. That's a negative on going in for that. We're using this for surveillance right now. Any form of information. In fact, I can check on these two quicker than anything else. Back on the totem already. Down, borrowed time. Good stuff. Got a little stuck there. Make sure you can't... Oh, you got sprint burst. Yep, cool. Put that there. Put that there. Good double play. Into it down. Because now he's hindered for too long. He won't make the window and he's exhausted from sprint burst. Let's take him out. Thing about Freddy is he can put this prep shit down real quick, so you gotta be careful. I'm gonna put this bad boy right here. Oh, there's already one there. That's fine. I'm gonna bait a teleport across the board to this. I'm gonna pick him up. I don't have Thrilling Tremor, which is fine. I've got everybody injured and no generators completed. I'm actually in a pretty comfortable spot right now, considering how close that totem is towards this generator. I know this guy has sprint burst, so he can't dead hard me. I can bait a teleport down there. I'm gonna let that go now. That was really bad timing for me to bait a teleport. I'm gonna come straight in for that when I can. Everybody's injured. Let's see if they get off it. They're off of it. That's fine. I'm gonna check on that totem. I'm leaving it down. I'm going across the board. They healed that guy. That's on top of my totem. She's not important where she is right now. We'll leave her immobilized. Breaking the totem. In we come. Down he goes because he decided to greed for the same totem again. We're going to pick him up and punish him. There were 3 people accounted for, 1 missing. Not even looking at me, darling. That's 4 people accounted for. Another hook for us. You got the window. That's okay. I see a scratch over there. I got time to run the loop. I am over-prepping, which is fine. Just cut this down so he can't do it successfully. Enter chase. Oh, he's not asleep. That's bad. Should be able to get him asleep now. I don't think he successfully makes another loop on that. He has to give me something. Pallet, hit. Now he's asleep. He's looking to give me this pallet. I'm not going to lunge. I'm just going to go around into a pool, into a 15% hinder, into another 15% hinder. He respected it, so he had to take the M1 in the back. Make it look like I'm teleporting in for that generator down there in case they're group healing on it. I'm going to put this here. A little out of position on that one. I'm going to put this one here too. I'm going to sidestep into this. You had sprint burst. You don't have anything else. Down he goes. Somebody's going to be coming in last second for this guy. I'm going to be coming in as well. She's full health. See if we get the pressure on her. She is asleep though, which is nice. Is our free M1. You go back for the totem, I go back for you. It's really simple. This guy is greeting so much for the totem, it's going to cost him the game. You can give me a cheeky teabag, but we know how this ends, bud. I got pressure on 3 people right now that aren't doing anything. I can either mind game it. That's okay. I got time to eat his decisive strike. He can only do it to me once, and he's on death hook. And now he's asleep as well. Pretty sure he becomes asleep now, right? Pretty sure. No, he's not asleep. That's okay, but he will be falling asleep. They're off that generator in the center. I'm gonna teleport to this, actually. He's not on my totem. I'm gonna bait it. I'm gonna just come down here and check on these other generators. He can just give me the pallet straight away. It's fine. Play smarter, not harder in this situation, right? He'll be falling asleep real soon. It's alright, bud. Another free pallet. Beautiful. The other guys are group healing, so they're not doing a generator, and you're giving me the center of the board with 4 generators left. So I have time. Good thing he teabagged. Mind gamed him pretty quickly then. Scratches over there, give him a cheeky little nod, let's pick him up, let's eliminate him out of the trial, all because he wanted to come back for the same totem, but before he left, he ended up giving me quite a few pallets, so that was pretty nice of him. Get this out of the way. Everybody's group healed, that generator's regressing. We're gonna come over here, see what we see. We see a guy walking with sprint burst who's asleep. Yep, give me the sprint burst. Alright, we're both taking spacing in the same direction, meaning one person is MIA, unaccounted for, and they got healed. I think you make that, but that's okay. I reckon you'll bait it if you look over your shoulder. You didn't double step. Yeah, I would have double stepped too, bud. Into the M1. That had Tinkerer, you missed a skill check. Let's bait my teleport. Let's put this bad boy right here. Let's put this bad boy right here. Sidestep, twist at the last second. Hide my light. That's a medium volt at best. M1 in the back. That generator should be glowing white. It's not. Let's make it glow white. I guess that generator's fully regressed. She's off of it. Got pressure on multiple different targets. Don't plan on chasing this guy. I can chase this one. I got time. Check over my shoulder for my totem. Totem looks fine. Apply the pressure where I need to. You got a cute window. That's fine. She's playing at the shack. That's fine. Again. A lot of things being fine here. Wouldn't let me put that down. Oh, Jake's out of position. I'll happily take that out of your hands, bud. He gave it to me as well. The girl's on the far right-hand side on that generator. Beta teleport. See if I can get her off of it. She's off of it. You went a little bit too far then, Jake. You take one of these for me. And one in the back. Check on my totem. Totem looks fine. She's off that generator. I got real good pressure on a lot of people right now. Jake's on the ground. Pick him up. She's back on this generator. Gonna take Jake over here. This is the power of Freddy Krueger. You can be everywhere at once. Freddy's the only killer that can be in multiple places. Counters borrowed time. Very, very powerful killer. You're the only one on full health. Let's put this here. Where's that? You're gonna wait between the pallet. You're not gonna wait between the pallet, but you're gonna set the throw off, so we're gonna know where you are. Coming for the trade. That works for me as well. You got sprint burst. We will just wait for your sprint burst real quick. There it is, nice and easy. Near a lit totem. Think I didn't see you, beautiful. I'm paying attention. Good dead hard, I'll happily take that, yep. Good, free pallet. I get to pick him up, take him to the hook. You can't make it in front of me in time. You're already dead harded behind me. You're both waiting for flashlight saves. I'm in animation. I'm a moonwalk back the way. I'm gonna break the pallet. We got nothing to worry about here, ladies and gentlemen. She's gonna run across the board, that's fine. He's back on that. She's out of position, and she's already dead-harded me, and he's on that generator. It's now glowing white. Let's go in and see if we can eliminate this player from the trial. He did get off the generator. I did use my teleport. He's coming straight towards me. I'll pretend I don't see him on the left-hand side. I'm gonna look, just keep looking to the right, keep looking to the right. And I'm gonna flick my camera at the last second and go, boom. Jake, where are you? Behind the tree? Behind the wall? Behind the wall, that's fine. I'm gonna put this right here in case you want to sprint. That's him exhausted. You already gave me the pallet was given by the other guy in the center of the board. Let's down him. Nice and one in the back. He's been on the ground a lot longer than the other one. Therefore, if anyone has Unbreakable, it's more likely to be this one. We're going to pick this one up. We're going to hook her right here. Jake's not going to be able to choreograph. And that's going to be an educational, informative Freddy Krueger game. Now, I am currently running what people call the strongest build in the game. As you guys can see, I can be at a generator and not at a generator. If they decided to greed for the generator, I would have taken the teleport in M1. We can hear him. Pick him up. Let's take him and take him to the hook. And that's gonna, I would love to give the hatch, you guys know that, but it would break the Freddy Krueger 16 win streak. So we're going to make that a 17 win streak as Freddy Krueger. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed that educational informative Freddy video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational informative DVD killer survivor content 5 days a week over at Twitch. If you guys want to tune into the live stream, that is game number 17 of 4Ks in a row with no add-ons. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the fog. Rank 1, top right, you're going to be able to see it. See you guys in the fog in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Alright guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in as Freddy Krueger on Mother's Dwelling. Now we are going to be continuing our Freddy streak, so you guys will know that I am going to be playing this game a little bit cheeky. Now Freddy is a very strong killer. Part of the streak is running no add-ons, playing all games and making sure no survivors escape the trial. I see you, beautiful. Hello. Do we have sprint burst? We do not. Whoop. I'm going to just moonwalk into that. Nice M1 in the back. Alright, now I have no intentions of chasing her. I'll let her do her thing for a little bit of time. That's a tiny bit of pressure. Right now, the important thing for me is my generators are not losing anything, and they could be in either of these two corners, but I do have Tinkerer, and Tinkerer is a very good perk, and by looks of things, by the time Tinkerer activates, I will be in an okay spot. I'm going to put a nice simple blood pool down there. Scratches, we've got somebody coming out through this side. We're going to try and play window. I'm going to come at an angle where you can't play window. Very poor movement from her. She's got a med kit. She's got something to do. Let's check on the generator in the far left-hand corner. Looks like we got no gamers down there that want to get off the generator. Looks like we had a gamer who waited to the very last second to get off the generator, and just like that, we have found another gamer we're looking for. Dead Hard is your only play. No Dead Hard. Doesn't look like Tinkerer has activated, therefore I'm going to have time to pick this guy up. Looks like he's going to DC, unfortunately, and I'm going to go for a teleport all the way across the board through Tinkerer. I can't actually see. Normally I'd bait this teleport, but that is alright. I'm going to take an M1 in his back. Nice and easy. One player already dead. Let's keep moving through the map, waiting in between the pallets. I'll happily take a free hit and a pallet. Very bad place for Jane. Now we get regression on our generator. Tinker will reactivate to be able to teleport real soon. You're breaking a totem. I got a dead player already. I don't need that totem. If it's Hex on dying, it's going to be a little unfortunate, but it's not the end of the game. You're going to just camp the pallet. That's fine. I'll just respect it. Break the pallet. We lose our totem. Wasn't Hex on dying, was ruined. Looks like we're getting in a locker for a head-on play, but I'm going to be able to beat you in time. Pick her up. Let's take it to a hook. Looks like Ruin is respawned behind me, which is fine. Looks like Tinkerer has activated. I'm going to drop her. I'm going to bait a teleport. I can see the top of the generator glowing white. I'm going to let go of the teleport. I'm not doing it. And we know that there is going to be a Dwight around here. Isn't that right, Mr. Dwight? We know the other one just broke our totem. Dwight. We're indecisive there. We're going to pick up Dwight now that Dwight has wanted to reveal where he currently was, meaning one person is MIA, one person is unaccounted for. We still have 5 generators left. Hooking on the hill is not a good call because it's not beside any form of generator, but it's further away from his generator. He's not even going to wiggle, putting us in a much superior spot. Now I'm a little nervous with multiple DCs because if this last guy DCs, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see you, but that was a little silly, wasn't it? Let's sidestep into this. Looks like she's just waiting in the open. Now, I feel a little bad counting this as a 4K, but if anyone gets out through the hatch through a key, I count that as a loss. So, at the same time, I'm going to count this as a 4K. Little bit of an interesting game. Looks like nobody wants to wiggle, nobody wants to do anything. She's up on the hook. The other one won't be able to unbreakable in time unless she's crawling away with tenacity and unbreakable, or if she has no mither, which she doesn't have. We're going to be able to pick her up, take her to the hook. Now, do keep in mind, we are looking for these 4Ks, guys. Now, normally I'd be more than happy to give the hatch, and I give the hatch quite often in a lot of my games. But unfortunately, because it's part of the Freddy streak, we will be looking for the 4K streak. Unfortunately, yet again, them having 2 DCs in this game literally made the game so much better for us. Baiting the teleports, taking the teleports, applying the pressure to Dwight when he decided to greed for it. Unfortunately, my dear, I am not going to be going too far, as we have to be careful based on the fact it is part of a 4K streak, and it looks like she's going to be wasting as much time as she can possibly do. So let's talk about some numbers real quick. Freddy Krueger moves across the board at 115% movement speed, and he can bait a teleport at his own will. Something else Freddy Krueger can do is he can put a blood pool on the ground. Putting a blood pool on the ground does reset your bloodlust. If you have bloodlust 1, 2, or 3, and you put a blood pool down, all bloodlust stacks have been lost. However, when a survivor walks into a blood pool, the hands will come out of the blood pool, they will scream, and the survivor will be forced to have a movement speed hinder penalty of 15% for 2 seconds after they leave it. Now, the good thing about Freddy is he does not suffer a movement speed penalty while he is charging this. However, he does reset bloodlust. So if somebody wanted to play this, you do one there, you moonwalk through the pallet. If you can get through it, do a little sidestep, do a little cheeky. There is no play a survivor can do to make that pallet, and they can't run away. It's something you do very fast as Freddy, so just keep that in mind. I will be showing you guys again in the future with some more of the Freddy videos. Looks like she wanted to wait as long as possible, and that is going to be okay. So something to keep in mind with Freddy is you can bait your teleports. You don't have to take them. Otherwise, you can alternatively teleport across the board to another generator. Therefore, that shows you the power behind Tinkerer, Surveillance, and Ruin regressing, with Hex Undying just being a free filler perk, which has worked really well. Once again, guys, GG's well played. If you enjoyed this educational, informative rank 1 Freddy game, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That is going to be our next game in the Freddy series. I believe that is game 19 of 4Ks. Hope you guys all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alrighty guys, and welcome back to the Freddy 4K streak. So let's see how we're going to go. Unfortunately, we got Ormond. We're pretty unfamiliar with this map. We haven't played it too much recently, or since it got changed. Now, it is more killer-sided than it was before, but it is still a phenomenally survivor-sided map. Looks like we got somebody over here. Thank you to Surveillance. We're going to hopefully get a nice M1 out of the back, and then let him go. Or a free pallet, whatever he prefers. Looks like a balanced landing gamer. Good movement on that. Got a little stuck on the door frame. No balanced landing. We do have Tinker as well. I didn't see that pallet till it was too late, but I'm lucky I got that M1. There's Tinker across the board where I'm running to now. You're getting stuck on a lot of stuff that's out in the open. Alright, that might be 2 people on this. That'd be bad for my well-being. Two people, like I called. Alright. They split up and they're in different areas. This is bad for me at the start of the game. But it'll be okay later game. She had a toolbox which she would have used too then. So she's going to be out of toolbox. Just going to put a little prep down. Keep chasing. He's going to have to give me something. Like a really nice pallet upstairs. There we go. Maximum range hit. You're down there. I can see you because you're close to my totem. What do you think I'm going to take? You gonna get off it? You're not? You did get off of it. I couldn't see because of the stain. That's okay. We got pressure on a lot of different players. Unfortunately, I gave up a hook for that, but I protected a generator. And we got this one instead. Alright, the other guy gets picked up. 1 person unaccounted for. 1 generator completed. 3 people injured. This is okay. This is... I have to stop that. Very clever, guys. Very, very clever. I get a pallet out of the way and a really nice dead hard for a god pallet. That's your only choice. Down he goes. 3 people down. I could look for the slug win, but I'm okay with picking this guy up now. They really wanted to greed for these generators. Remember, I do have Ruin regressing that at ×2 rate at 0.6%. These guys are playing pretty good as a team, splitting up, applying pressure where they need to. I'm going to put a few blood pools here. That way I can respond appropriately. And teleport over here and get across to them. You're breaking a totem. I can't stop it. That's fine. Doesn't matter. What matters is I don't teleport and I've come back to that if I need to. Wasn't Hex undying, which is good. The other guys have healed. M1 in the back on Megan. All these generators are regressed. That's nice. We're getting ready to teleport to that if we need to. There's no generator over there. I don't have to worry about that. Let's see movement. Good sidestep. Iron Will. Other guy healed himself. This guy's going to hit struggle in the basement. It's going to be pretty good for me. I can't teleport for a little bit longer. We know where 3 people are right now. There's our struggle. There's our M1 in the back. I know he can't heal himself, so I don't have to worry about him at all. We're going to come right back through. See any form of movement. I don't see anything. Somebody fast vaulted the window. We're going to just have to walk over. Let's have a look if everyone's asleep. Everyone's asleep. You can already tell who I'm going to hit. I'm going to hit the guy who just got saved. Got him. Right through his dead hard. Now he's immobilized. Yep, you can get in the locker. That's fine. I'm not going to pick the guy up on the ground. He might have decisive strike. In fact, no, we're not going to pick him up. We'll give him another chance. That's her in struggle. I tell you what, I'll pick him up. If he DS's me, we'll let him go. If he doesn't DS me, I'll just drop him. I hear a girl at the window too. I can't see because of the stain. I heard running by a girl and a man. She kept going. We got one in the basement. We're in a pretty comfortable spot right now. Remember, that's regressing at 0.6% per second. On the hill, eh? There you go, you're back on that. That's good. I'll make it look like I'm coming in. I'm gonna take it this time. A little stuck then, that's okay. Remember, we have a guy dying in the basement right now. If I could stay a little longer, we could have got the down, possibly traded for the win. But right now, we're holding half the board on Ormond. One guy on Death Hook near the basement. Somebody been picked up, ready to take that teleport across the map if we need to. We're not going to worry about it, actually. We're okay to not do that. Nice M1 in the back. Only one generator's nearly done. I don't plan to take that, I just want them to panic. You can have it. She looks like she's coming this way. Not taking the teleport. Man healing on my right. Not a man, but I'll take it. Sleever immobilized. Keep this pressure on all these guys. I'll take it now. I know you have Dead Hard. I remember seeing it. Bait the Dead Hard. There it is. Not a really great play. Down he goes. He's eliminated out of the trial. They have to go pick the other guy up. No gens being worked on right now. I got pressure on all these survivors. I lost one generator early. Didn't really matter because of the regression I got through Ruin Undying as well with surveillance and teleporting through Tinkerer too. Alright, he is dead and eliminated. Don't plan on taking that. And Ormond is a really bad map for me as well. It's not the worst. There are worse choices, but at the same time, if I got a smaller map, imagine a Freddy Krueger doing this strategy. You stayed on it, eh? He's injured. He has to play window. I might be able to get the M1 in the back. Yeah, I can get this M1 pretty easily. Down he goes. Pick him up, take him to the hill, providing there's no lit totem. A bit late. That's okay, we can always teleport to the generator and bait it out. Let's get protection on that generator across the board as well. Oh, she called my bluff. Well done. I should have committed to that teleport. That was a bad play by me. She stayed on it. No, she didn't. It was fully regressed. That was interesting. Looks like we got pressure everywhere right now. Down goes our Fengmin. In comes our savior. Oh, that was a little cheeky, but we're in trouble now, darling. We're in trouble now. Remember, it is part of the 4K Freddy Krueger streak. I'm gonna down her because I know roughly what corner she's in, and we're gonna go pick the other one up. Normally, I'd give the hatch in this situation, but unfortunately, due to the circumstances of being on a 4K Freddy Krueger win streak, we are going to be going for exactly that. Doesn't mean we'll get it. They still have a chance. They get 4% off a hook. She's crawling towards me though, which, you know, increases my chance of success. These hooks are very close together as well. Not attempting. Interesting. Maybe waiting for the hook animation. Alright, and that's going to be a game over doing an educational informative rank 1 Freddy game. Now, something I want to point out about Freddy Krueger is he can bait a teleport to one area, and it doesn't mean he has to take it. If he does take it, he appears in that area too, but he's generally facing the wrong way. So, I tried to force pressure off generators through Tinkerer and baiting my teleport and have the information through surveillance if they did decide to stay on, and it worked almost flawlessly. I made one mistake where I should have went to the generator, but then I checked on the generator and it was fully regressed, so I technically didn't really make too much of a mistake there. Anyways, guys, GG, well played. If you're watching this educational informative rank 1 Freddy game over at YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational informative DVD killer and some other content 5 days a week over at Twitch if you guys want to tune into the live stream. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another educational informative Freddy game where we'll be adding towards the streak. Unfortunately, I got a really bad roll on the map that I'm playing. It was just bad RNG, and I am actually versing a Swift as they all join simultaneously and readied simultaneously. So this is a really rocky start for me, being Mr. Krueger. After I get my ability, I'll be in a better spot. They would have responded to that and left scratches, so I'm not even going to go down. I can see there's somebody all the way upstairs there. It's going to take me about another 20 seconds to get my ability. There was 2 people on that based on how late that changed color. There you go, 1 and 2. I saw Dwight. I'll take the M1. Nice. I'll have to bait a teleport up there to the right. I know there was somebody up at there at the start of the game. Let's do it. Let's get him off of it. Now that the generator's glowing white, I won't take it. That wasn't Hex Undying. That's fine. Put this bad boy right here. I'll happily take the pallet for free if she's going to camp it. Now, I do believe she's part of a Swift. I'm going to teleport to that because I know there was a guy there. I'm going to just go right around it. Just going to play patient because I know she doesn't have anything left in the tank. Down she goes. Alright, he's back up there on that. I will take the hook and I'll make a decision from there, making them think I have barbecue and chili. Alright, we'll hook her in the middle of the street. She does know where my totem is, which worries me a little bit. I do have Tinkerer as well, which is nice. So I can respond appropriately with that. I know the guy upstairs is nowhere near completing his generator, so I'm not going to go up to him. I'm going to bait my teleport up. Oh, actually, I am going to let that go real quick. I can't see because Tinker isn't in the way, actually. Did he stay on it? Can't tell. No, he didn't. Here comes that teleport a little longer again. Gonna get off it. No way you disappeared from that. Nice, waiting in the corner. Take the M1. It's Tinkerer upstairs again. I did not want that grab. It might cost me a generator now. I'm taking it, regardless. Oh, I'm still taking it, yeah. She dropped. I heard her drop. Let's leave that there. We'll take an M1 in her back. Tinker in 2 different areas. Now he's going to come running down trying to save the guy in the middle of the map before struggle. I'm going to run towards the guy in the middle of the map. This is good because he's asleep. So I can down her. Boom. She had sprint burst. That's fine. I'm going to come all the way back in and down her and punish her based on that. Or I get a free pallet out of her. That's okay as well. I'm going to sidestep, look for the other guy. I reckon he went around the back. He did. We see his scratches. We're going to moonwalk into this other guy and see if we can get Dwight now. I can hear him breathing. It's too fast for me. He can't have borrowed time because he's already asleep. Let's immobilize her, get her out of the way for now. Nobody actually has DS on the team. Remember, we are looking for the 4K streak. Let's punish that. Let's pick him up, hook him, break this pallet, and then teleport across the board or bait a teleport upstairs on the far right. We'll actually bait the healing, so I'm not going to bait my teleport. I'm going to look at one at Myers' house just to see if somebody responds by going to the balcony. That's a negative. That's good. Let's break this. Bit of prep in the middle of the map. It's a very horrid map for me to try and play. That's good. I'm gonna bait this. It's another totem. That was my Undying. Got her with a little bit of a light hide then. She had Iron Will, but we can hear her run on a wooden floorboard. Let's pick her up. That's her in struggle now. She greeted for the totem. She's going to pay the price. Yep. I was 100% looking up then. I'm actually thinking that had something to do with the staircase, if I'm going to be honest. Because I did look up a little later. They healed this guy. Let's bait a teleport to the corner. Not taking it. Generator's going white. Noted. That's life, by the way. She got way too much distance and reset chase. I will take that teleport if they stay on that. Staying on it. Here I come. There was 2 people. I heard the sparks at the last second then too. Got another hit on her. Still glowing white. I will sidestep. Come back in. You didn't see this, did you, mate? Instantly, scratches coming away. It's a very important totem. Check on Myers' house while I got a second. It's fine. That generator's not glowing white, but I don't think it's anywhere near done. Do that. Tried to hide my light for her. I get the free pallet out of it, which is fine. Good. They're healing. They're out enduring me, but I am getting through the map slowly. This girl had life. I don't know where she got all that distance from, though. Bad play by her. Into an M1 in the back. Down she goes. Let's pick her up. I'm a little worried about where my totem is right now. It is in a pretty bad spot. Get her up here. I'm going to start my teleport now. They're inside the house. Or on the balcony. play. I'll take it this time. I got the pallet out of the way. Now she's going to be a little bit safer, I reckon. Oh, she didn't take the play I would have played. The other guys will group stack and heal. I can't go too far until I get my ability back, so I'm constantly checking on that through Tinkerer and Surveillance. We are getting through these pallets pretty quick. So M1, she's back in the corner. Bait that teleport. We're going to be paying attention to that sub. Currently in chase of 2 survivors right now, not 1. Medium won't make it, darling. Down she goes. I'm going to bait the teleport again and make a decision based on what she does. She keeps getting off of it. Let's take the hook at the center of the map. The other guy just got healed in the far left-hand corner. Let's bait another teleport. So I'm using Surveillance right now to tell me when to come back to that generator. I'm also using Tinkerer. Now we know this one has Iron Will. There you go. I didn't know where she was, but I know she has Sprint Burst, and now she's exhausted. That would have been a dream. I'm not going to break it. I can put some more snares down if I think I need to try and catch her at these loops, but I'm not going to worry about it. We'll chase her. She's on struggle. You already used that pallet before, darling, and the pallet on the left is broken too. And now her generator gets all the way regressed again, which is nice. Let's pick her up. Let's take her to a hook. And this is why Freddy, in my opinion, is the best killer in the game. Like, the consistency and pressure I have with the build. Obviously, if I lose Ruin right now, it'll make it a lot more difficult. I won't be taking a teleport until Tinkerer activates. Dwight, make a free hit on Dwight. I got time. Yeah, you can't loop it, bud. I think he underestimated that one that we put there. And down goes our Dwight. Let's pick him up. Let's take him back to the middle of the map yet again. In fact, no, we'll take him back over here near the corner. That way we can watch over his generator. If the other one wants to run across the board, her generator's been regressing at 0.6% per second. So that's going to suck for her. They healed her. I'm going to put this bad boy right here. See a crouch walker. Yeah, I remember she had lights, so she'll play window. I'll just force trade if I can. I mean, it's pretty simple for me to do. Taking the save right now. You won't give him borrowed time, so we'll just down him. Oh, I attacked a second too early. He wouldn't have had borrowed time either. I just needed to wait a tiny bit longer. I wanted to just take them both out. Got a little greedy. I know you're exhausted. I know you can't make anything, so we're just going to down her. Taking them both down would have been the superior call. She's gone all the way across the board to her generator in the corner of the map, which is probably more than halfway regressed right now. I'll break this pallet. I'll bait a teleport over there. I'll decide to do what I need to do based on what she's currently doing. Get rid of that. Here comes with that teleport. See if she stays on it. Looks like her generator's fully regressed, actually. I'm going to prep Myers' stairs. Other guy's been healed. Bottom and top. It's okay if they go away. It's not the one I wanted to bait a teleport to. We got time to break this. They're saving the other guy. They're going to be looking for a heal on him because he's on death hook. That gives me more time. If he scratches in the middle of the map, he wouldn't have made it across in time. Therefore, the other guy's near the middle. Going to bait a teleport onto that. Saw the crows spawn back in. As long as I get one hit here, that's fine. I'm going to go for the full health one. The one with Iron Will. Nice, and one. Does she have a key as well? I think I saw a key at the last second then. Oh, I didn't know that one was open. She should have played around the back of the house, not the front. I see somebody on that too. Let's just down her. I'm gonna leave her immobilized because I can apply pressure to this guy who didn't come out. Looking for a flashlight play. I'm gonna leave her on the ground. I could chase this dude. He's got a toolbox. He doesn't have Iron Will though, yeah? So if I want to kill one off, I'm gonna have to make sure it's Claudette. But Claudette's near a generator. Pretty sure there's no pallet here. That goes up Dwight. Let's teleport across. Unless... Oh, I could probably walk into a field of view here, actually. Alright, where's our Claudette? There she is. Let's pick her up. Now remember, Dwight can't heal himself. He needs to find someone. And he just got picked up. This guy's out of the trial. And now they're with two. Oh, they're group healing right there. That's fine, because if you do win that group heal, I can still take pressure on him. There you go. I know he can't heal himself, so he's got to work on a gen, so I'm just going to come for you. You're going to try and use your life to get distance between us. You're already asleep. So you're going to get a snare on the staircase. And one in the back. Dwight will go back to that generator, I reckon, the one glowing white. So you notice how I'm trying to absorb as much information around the board as I can. She has one play she can do over here. She has two, but she's looking for the pallet, obviously. Yeah, she's camping the pallet. Just break it. Yeah, just gonna camp the pallet. Okay. Dwight managed to heal himself. We can hear crying. Take this down. Dwight's going to be near this generator, I reckon, because there's a chest that spawns on the right-hand side of this generator in this street. And if it's open, Dwight went to it. It's a chest that spawns right here. Looks like we didn't get the chest spawn on this version. It's unlucky. The thing is, he is asleep. So if he walked up that staircase, we would have known. It's a good play by him. Now, you might be wondering why I'm looking for the 4K. This is part of the Freddy Krueger 4K streak. I saw him, so we're going to go towards him. He hasn't came out yet. He's still going for the walk to save. Good. Is this part of the Freddy 4 streak? So we are looking for... No, Dwight. No. Lunge around the other way. He's just going to go in for the trade with her. She already used the pallet as well. Down goes Dwight. We know roughly where Dwight is now. We're going to just chase her and we're going to look for this 4K. There's your life. She wanted to use so bad, we'll cut her off. And down she goes. The bad thing about that is we knew she had life. She tried to use it so much, so many times. Whenever the chase started, she'd always try and activate it. So we could kind of predict what she was going to do. Right. Let's see if we can go get Dwight to the hook. Now, I'm not sure which Freddy game this is in our streak, but I'm sure you guys will be able to tell. Here's our Dwight, and here's our 4K. So this was Haddonfield. Now, I didn't get the worst version of Haddonfield. I kept my totem alive the entire time. This should show you the power behind Freddy with no add-ons. They had 1, 2, 3 platform generators. I don't think they had one over here on this house. No, they could have had up to 4, and they had 3. They had one at the bottom of the staircase. So whether you want to call this a platform gen or not, if you do, then they had 4 platform gen. It was a platform gen, in fact. It was upstairs. So they had 4 platform gens. They had the best version of Haddonfield they could have possibly had. But we did manage to walk away with 4K with only 1 generator completed. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. If you watch this educational informative Freddy game over at YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational informative DVD killer and survivor content over Twitch. If you guys want to tune into the live stream, that was a level 3 or a rank 3 game. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one.